Hello everybody, how's it going? A long time no see. Um, yeah, it has been a while. It's been a couple of months now, and this is the first time I've recorded in that long, and it feels weird talking to a microphone again, but not unpleasant. Um, Anyway, I am making this video to kind of let you know where I've been, what I've been doing, what's going on, all that kind of stuff. And I loaded up a new world and thought we'd have a little fly around whilst we had a quick little chat. Um, so, where have I been? I'm sure you're all desperate to know, because I mean, if I wasn't around, I would miss me. I would miss me a lot. So I can't imagine what you guys have been going through. I'm terribly sorry. But yeah, basically, I have been at work. For those of you that don't know, I think I have mentioned it in a couple of videos. I am a chef by profession. And not only that, I'm a freelance chef. So that kind of means I go into other people's kitchens as and when they need me, when they're busy, when they're short-staffed, all of that kind of stuff. And, I go in and help out a few days, maybe a week, 2 weeks, a month, however long they need me, really. But I'm not under contract from that place. I work for myself, etc., etc. And being self-employed, as I'm sure some of you know, you've kind of got to take work as and when you get it because you don't know what's going to be happening next week. So yeah, that's all taken off recently, and I've been insanely busy. To put it into perspective, like very traditional chef's hours in the UK are like a minimum 12-hour shift. So I generally start at about 9 in the morning, which means I usually get there at about 8:30 in the morning, and then I work all the way through till close, which is usually around 9 o'clock at night, sometimes 10, and that's a straight through shift. I get to go outside for a couple of 5-minute breaks, but that's about it. So obviously when I get home after that, this is beautiful. I'm not actually really in the mood for sitting down and recording a long video and grinding away at a project. But it's quietened down a little bit. That is why I am able to speak to you today. Other than that, I've been, when that hasn't been happening, I also have another sideline business where I make furniture out of kind of reclaimed materials, scaffolding poles, floorboards, yada, 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 yada. And that's been doing pretty good as well, which is good. And I shouldn't complain, but it does get in the way of Minecraft. But yes, that's kind of where I've been. That's kind of what I've been doing. Go away, weird block. Just tidying up the world as I go around. Yeah, if that hasn't been happening, then I've been having computer issues. Should we just time set 09? That's weird. That'll do. Lovely. Daylight. Yeah, I've been having computer troubles. I run two iMacs side by side, and for some reason one day they both just decided to stop working, which was great. And obviously working those kind of hours, it's not not an easy thing to find the time to fix them or take them to someone professional to be fixed, which is probably what I should have done. But regardless, they're back up. Internet troubles, you name it, I have had it over the past couple of months. And that is the basic explanation of why you haven't heard my lovely dulcet tones and seen my lovely videos for all of this time. So let's talk about videos. Mumbocraft. Mumbocraft is the series that I spent the longest on, over 20-something episodes, I think. And it's the one that I haven't been playing. I've been playing on the server since day one, and those have been my only worlds that I've been playing. And Mumbocraft will be back at some point. I don't know when, because what I'm about to say is going to sound really weird in the context of the next part of this video. Obviously, Minecraft is a very creative game, and creativity, you can't force creativity. Some people seem to, and I have no idea how they do that. But I can't force creativity, and that's really weird. That's very weird. Sorry. And so sometimes I get burnt out on things, and I don't feel like playing what I'm doing at the moment. And I kind of feel like with a server the size of Mumblecraft, I'm kind of limited almost in what I can do. Not because like I wouldn't be allowed to go and do it. If you remember, I built the gold farm on the server. Turns out there was already one before. One of the mods messaged me saying, we're just going to keep an eye on this. It might cause a bit of lag. If so, you know, we might have to ditch it, which was absolutely fine. And yeah, if I was playing on a single player world, I would do the same. If something was causing too much lag, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't play it. Is this blacksmith? Which is absolutely fine. Lovely. God, I've lost my train of thought completely. Let's get away from the village, which is very distracting. Yeah, so, you know, if I'm doing a big build, obviously I want to go and take breaks, and, you know, I built the squid farm and, you know, did a few other bits, the end portal room, etc. And that was nice. But they weren't strictly necessary. They were the most necessary jobs I could find to do on the server. There are so many incredibly active, incredibly wonderful builders, both technical and decorative and everything like that, that I sometimes can't find the will or the drive to do something for the sake of doing it. You know, within a month, we'd pretty much got all of the farms we ever needed on that server, which is incredible, and it's both a perk and, for me, a downfall. Yeah, I'm not bagging on the server at all. It's a wonderful place to play, and I really do enjoy playing on it. But as I say, sometimes I just get burnt out on certain things, and I need something to keep me going, and I need something. I need to build something with a purpose, is what I'm saying. So, like the gold farm that I built, it wasn't strictly necessary, but it was a project that I wanted to do, and it kind of felt like I'd put a lot of effort and a lot of time into a project that just wasn't needed. And whilst there's no problem with that, like at all, if that's what you want to go and do, that's absolutely brilliant. It's not something that keeps my interest. Another village. It's just the same village. Different village. Go away, village. You distract me. As I say, I'm not bagging on the server. I really enjoy playing on it. And I will come back and play on it again. But right now, I just don't want to. Which I think is fine. You know, everyone's got to take a break from stuff every so often. And, you know, that's all good. It's all good. But yeah, videos. In my kind of downtime, like if I've got an hour or so after work or something, or before work or something, I started a brand new single player world, and that's not something I've done in ages. Another village. Beautiful. It does look pretty, doesn't it? Anyway, I started a single player world, and I haven't done that in absolutely ages, and it was so nice just to have something for myself, which sounds incredibly selfish, but it's just a nice thing. You know, I can go and place a few blocks. I don't feel like I'm letting anybody else down if I don't do something. You know, it's just nice to go on, have a little bit of grind, and, you know, then come back to things a bit later, as and when I can, kind of thing. And I do miss recording, so I'm going to bring you along for the ride. If anybody has seen Iskel 85's Island series, I've taken a lot of inspiration from that it's a mushroom island, and I'm going to be doing a custom biome, and we're going to be playing with lighting. We're playing with a lot of lighting, including Optifine's dynamic lighting, which I think is going to be really, really good fun. But yeah, I want you all to come and play with me. It sounded weird. I want you all to come and watch me play, is what I'm basically saying. And I'd love to hear your input into things, and I'd love to bounce back and forth with you on that project. Or I'd just like you to come and watch and occasionally tell me that I'm doing okay. It's kind of going to be tropical smuggler kind of thing. I hate to say pirate, but a bit piratey, really. Quite a bit piratey, I'd imagine. Don't know whether I'll be building a pirate ship, because everybody's doing that. But yeah, it's a possibility. How many villages spawn in a world? Because I can never find one when I'm just exploring. Grrr. God, this video is probably going really long. I've just had a massive rant, and I'm really sorry. Yeah, the series schedule, it's going to be as and when I can. I'm not going to promise anything, because if you go back and watch my last video, you can see that promises can easily be broken. But yeah, it's going to be as and when. Just to wrap up the video, I kind of want to say thank you to the people that have left comments on the video since I've been gone. Saying that they missed the videos, or just asking whether I'm okay because I haven't uploaded. Thank you. That has meant the world to me. It's very, very nice to see that when you're trying to do something like this, it is appreciated, and when it goes away, people care. That's what I'm trying to say in a roundabout, not too squishy, lovey-dovey way. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's really nice to see, and I hope that more people leave lovely comments when they see the new series, everything like that. But yeah, that is basically the video. I am back recording. I don't know how often I'll be recording. I won't be recording on Mumbocraft for a bit, but I will be back on Mumbocraft. I still love Mumbocraft, but at the moment Mumbocraft is not the thing that I want to play. That's about it. If you've got this far, thank you so much for listening and watching me fly around the world, which is quite pretty. And I will hopefully see you over on the new series. Catch you later, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.